Okay, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Let me go ahead and pull up the live on my iMac very quickly. Thank you so much for your patience, all of you wonderful folks. I want to be able to see you guys, which I will in just a moment. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hello, Andrew and Zoila. Hello, hello. Let me just make sure we're muted so we don't go on full blast. There we go. Give me one moment. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. So glad that you guys were able to make it with me today. Gotta love summer, right? We could be doing a million other things right now, and we're here. Okay, just making sure we're good. Is this crackling? We're good? Looks like I have an ad. I have an ad. I can't see the chat. Okay, there we go. Hi, Lainey and Bonnie. And who else do we have? Lelena, Mark, Valerie, Teresa, Andrew, Penny. Hello to you. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Brenda. BYC Crochet is in the house. Thank you for being here. Hi, Britt. Welcome in. Hi, Joanne. Welcome. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Melanie. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Denise W. Welcome in. Hi, Crystal. Welcome in. So glad that you guys were all able to make it today, in spite of how wonderful the weather is in certain parts of the country. And let's see. Hello, Cheryl from Mexico. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hi, Jess. Fontrella, hello, hello. Welcome in. Hi, Sugar and Cherry. Hi, Ravina. Yes, you did make it on time. Thank you so much for being here. Look at all the purple hearts. I love it. Hi, Steven. Welcome in. So glad to have you all here. Hi, Kathy L. You're on the last row. Susan K. Wildflower Oasis, finally. Well, good for you. So happy that you were able to make it. Hello, Lamar. Welcome in. Hello, Colette. Thank you for being here. Okay, I have my coffee. It's not Dunkin' Donuts. Cafe au lait from HEB. So good. Hi, Tank. Welcome in. Hi, Christina. Okay. Blanket hello to all of you guys. Thank you for being here. So, for this Sunday Live, I actually wanted to share with you guys some thrifting that I did earlier today. So I went to the thrift stores in Pennsylvania. If you're not aware, I live in Nowhere, Delaware. And so I decided to take a field trip and I went up to PA and I shopped some of the thrift stores up there. They happen to have yarn. And so not much, but I have some and we're going to talk about it. Thank you so much for gifting a membership, Andrew. So kind of you. And Kari B, congratulations to you. So yes, I went to the thrift stores because I like to rescue blankets. I like to rescue yarn. It's all about trying to be sustainable within our craft, right? Yes, I have tons of acrylic, but if we reuse it, we breathe new life into it. I spoke about this before. So it just gives us another way to be creative and have fun with the craft. So anyway, I also picked up a basket. So for $3, I got this. And what I did was I bought the yarn, I bought the basket and told them to put all the yarn in the basket. So go green, right? Love that for us. $3, I got that basket. Loved it. Very proud of, my thrifting abilities when I have a chance to do it. Anyway, oh, I already told you about the coffee, so we're good there. All right. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'm doing good. I do want to just tease something to you guys very quickly. So, not yet, but in a couple of weeks or so, I think, I got to get with my pattern unicorn. But the members of the channel, the official Yarn Addicts, they received the Weekender tote bag pattern, and this is what it is. the Weekender tote bag. So this pattern will be on Ravelry at the end of the month / the beginning of the month. The members have the pattern and some of them are crocheting it. This was done in I Love This Cotton. Here it is. The colorway Denim and the colorway Butter. So it's a super fast, fun, and easy make. It's a lot of fun. I had a good time. And the fun thing about this is there's landmarks. So I love landmarks. And as you can see, I did windows. Wait a minute. Let me show you the things. There they are. So as you're doing the front, you chain 1 for the windows. That's a landmark. It lets you know that you're no longer on the front. You're now on the side. Chain 1. You're no longer on the side. You're on the back. And it keeps it just right, you know? So much fun. Kendall, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. You're awesome. And congrats to Wendy, Cole, Nurse Angie, Diane. Congratulations on becoming another member to our channel. Hi, Cindy Lou. Welcome in and thank you for 16 months. Wow. Love that. So I have to tell you guys, what a pattern. And I suggest cotton. So we'll talk more about that later, but I wanted to tease this because it's a really, really fun pattern, especially if you like making bags. It's a simple pattern. It's a fast, easy make, especially with the heat and everything in the summer for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. So, wow, we have 309. Remember, guys, the magic number. We know the magic number, and if we hit it, we get an automatic replay giveaway. If we don't hit it, no worries. We'll wait till next time, right? Cheers. You guys are not forgetting the magic number. I love that. Okay, so there's that. And let me share this with you guys. This is the prototype, you know. So I was actually sitting in a meeting, and in that meeting, I just sat here and did this. And I said, wait a minute, I like this. Let's go ahead and do the things. Let me write this up. At the time, I didn't know it was going to be a members only pattern, but yeah, it became a members only pattern. And now I'm just using my leftover yarns to finish it. So yeah, there's that. Hello, Linda, welcome in. And anyone else that I forgot, huge, huge, huge hello. Thank you for being here, all the things. Okay, so what else do I have to share with you guys? Well, let's get into the yarn, right? I bought yarn at the thrift stores. I went thrifting and I got some deals and steals, I would say, right? I got some deals and steals. Let's dig into this. First, I got a non-yarny item that I thought was really, really cool. So in my Happy Mail and all the things that I send out, I like to do little cards when I can. Sometimes I forget, but when I remember, I like to put little cards in the package. And I found a pack of cards. And what was significant about this is this. So, you know, when I send out little yarny packs to people, I want to be able to put this in there. So it's a picture of a lighthouse. Yeah, super, super nice. Love that. And I paid $1.99 for a pack of 20. Love that. I saw that and I immediately scooped it up. I'm like, I have to have that. We love lighthouses. Lighthouses are all the things. So $1.99. And if you missed this, I got this basket, which is holding all of the yarn, for $3. Look at this. $3. I didn't need it, but it's a great bin for yarn. Just another place that I can put the skeins and the balls and all the things, right? It's fine. All right, so let's get into this first one here. $2.99, some caked up yarn here. I wish I knew what they were. I don't know if there's ball bands in here, but let me feel. No. So we have what appears to be some sort of like butter color of a worsted 4-weight yarn. Super nice. Love that. It's very squish. We have this. Red Heart Super Saver Latte Stripes. I think it's called Latte Stripes. Yeah, Red Heart Super Saver. Love that. I mean, I'm going to recake the cake just because. I mean, the belt's kind of wonky. It's cattywampus. But you can't beat it for $3. You're getting, what, 4 cakes? That's a deal if I ever heard one. And then we have this, which it feels like that velvet yarn. Yes, this is the velvet yarn. And it feels like a DK weight, but I'm sure they're classifying it as a worsted weight. It's very, very soft. I don't know if I have a purpose for this. I don't know if I have a purpose for this. And I just realized I repeated myself. Anyway, some of this yarn I'm not keeping. I am donating it as a misfit yarn for the channel or share yarn. Doesn't matter. I mean, all yarn is good yarn, as I always say. And I don't want to sit here on yarn that I know for sure I'm not going to use. So if I know for sure I'm not going to use it, I'm donating it back to the channel. So yeah, there's that. This I'm using for sure. This, yes. That velvet yarn, no, we're going to call that a misfit. All right. Next, we got this for $2.99. This is Red Heart Comfort yarn. And let's go ahead and open this up. It's got a label so we can speak to the details. And this green is stunning. Love it. So the colorway here, we got a busted ball band, that's okay. There's the color, or there's the yarn, should I say. So this here is 454 grams, 16 ounces, so it's 1 pound, 792 meters, 867 yards. It's 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. And there is no colorway name on this ball or on this skein. There's no listing. Normally it would be right there, but there's no name right there. It is a medium 4-weight yarn, and they are suggesting a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which, I mean, yes. If you've done the things, you know, like Red Heart Super Saver is what it is. Some love it, some don't. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it does its job. So we love that. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hi, Tasha. So glad you were able to make it. All right. The next thing I picked up, I was surprised at this. $2.99. It's a crochet kit, and it actually comes with a crochet hook. This is Bernat Softy Chunky. And it comes with instructions like how to make a slip knot, how to make a chain stitch. Believe it or not, the chains that you make, it's a stitch. It's called a chain stitch. Single crochets, so it gives you like the nitty gritty of it all. Let me see. Oh, I can open it. Good. So it's resealable. We love that. Let's check it out. Learn to crochet. And it has like all of the, look at this. A coupon for Joanne. 20% off your total purchase. We have recipes. Yay. We have recipes, and we have, it's got Joanne written all over it. Anyway, the interesting part about this is is that it's got like how-tos. Single, double crochet, chain stitches, all the things. So that's really, really nice to have in a crochet kit. And I'm very curious to know the hook. Is this just a generic hook? It's not. So this is a Clover Takumi Bamboo 6.0 US letter J. This is a Clover hook. Very, very nice. I like the way that this is packaged. Bernat Softy Chunky is a super bulky number 6 weight yarn, and the colorway is called Emerald. It's machine washable and dryable, and they do suggest an 8mm crochet hook, which is, it's leaving me a little confused because this hook is too small for this yarn. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is, but it's 100% acrylic, and this was made in Turkey. So yeah, we'll just put that back in there like that. So glad that you guys were all able to make it. Thank you for being here. Of all the places you could be, you're here, and I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and put that back in there. This is not going to be for me. This is going to be for the channel. I'm just going to repack this back in here like that. And it's so nice that I picked up another one. If I can only find it. Here it is. So we have a second one here, a different yarn. It also comes with a hook, which I find absolutely amazing. We love that. It's in this resealable bag, which is awesome as well. So what is the yarn? Let's take a look. So we have a boy hook, 5.5mm US letter I. It comes with, super nice. And the yarn is Vanish Choice. We have Vanish Choice yarn in the colorway Aqua. It's a medium 4-weight yarn. It is machine washable and dryable, and they do suggest a 5.5mm crochet hook. It's very, very soft and squish. Love that. And it comes to us from Line Brand. So this actually comes together like that. And once again, it comes with like recipes and coupons from Joann. Obviously, you guys know that Joann is no more, so they don't work. They don't work. Anyway, I'm going to put these right back in here. And once again, this is not going to be for me. This is going to be for you guys, for the channel. All right. So I'm just going to put this back in here for you guys. By the way, this Red Heart yarn, not for me. This is going to be for you guys. I have this already. I don't need it. So this is going to be a donation to the channel. As you guys may or may not know, I like to go thrifting, not just for myself. I like to thrift to be able to give you guys. So yeah, when I go thrifting, I literally go looking for vintage variegated yarn. If I come across yarn like this, I get it and I share it. So I don't have a need for this, but I know many of you guys love to get yarn, so why not? Why not share it? All right. This is a goodie that I found that I'm keeping 100% for sure. This is Red Heart Classic. This is called Country Blues. It's a medium 4-weight yarn. It's machine washable and dryable. They suggest a 5.5mm crochet hook. And this here is a worsted weight 4-ply, and it's a 3-ounce skein. It doesn't really have yardage on it, but it just gives you the ounces. So yeah, a vintage, discontinued, variegated yarn. This is why I go thrifting. I look for this. Anything like this, this is my jam. That's why I go. I get very excited. And I paid $1.99 for this. So good. All right. I found another vintage yarn. It's not discontinued. It's just vintage. It's an old skein. And I paid $2.99 for this. Well worth it, I feel. This is a Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Burgundy. If you notice, you got the gold trim around the heart. That indicates that this here is an older skein. It doesn't necessarily mean it's discontinued. It just means that this particular skein is vintage. So there's that. Love that. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. And hello, Brian. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Tammy. Okay, what else do we have in the bin? This is not a discontinued yarn. This is not a new to me colorway. This is actually going to be for you guys. This here is Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Denim. This is a smaller skein. I do have like your standard, but let me just show you what that looks like. Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Denim. I'm going to give this to you guys. I'm going to put it in the pile over here. So yeah, just going to share the things. Put that right there. And next, ooh, for this bag, this trio of yarn, I paid $2.99. And we have the gold trim around the heart, which means that it's an older yarn, but it's off-white. It's, you know, they still make the color or the shade or the hue. You have the gold band around the Red Heart Classic. It's off-white. It's a full skein. Wow, it's caked very tightly. There are two of them. I'm going to put them for you guys. I don't need this. That's for you guys. And then Premier Parfait in the colorway white. It's Premier Yarn Parfait. This is a bulky 5-weight yarn. Machine washable, lay flat to dry. That's what this is. And they do suggest a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. It's very soft, very squish. Love that for you guys. This is not for me, this is for you. Yeah, we're gonna put that right there for you guys. All right, next, let's see, $1.99 for this. And I'm actually going to keep these because I'm going to make a boho project. Yeah. So this is just another one of these. I feel like it's Red Heart Super Saver, but there's no way to really tell. There's no ball band. So we're just going to sit that there. I'm going to hold on to this for a cake 'em up session. This is what I call flat, by the way. I call these flats because obviously they're flat. I'm going to cake it up so it looks like that, and then I'm going to use it for a project. So another session of coffee and cake coming to you very soon. Maybe with a guest, maybe not. We'll see. Hello, Mishi. Welcome in. So glad to have you here. Thank you for popping in. The coffee is on point, guys. Creme brulee. I forgot to tell you the flavor. This is HEB coffee, cafe au lait in the flavor creme brulee, and I'm using hazelnut creamer. It's so, so good. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, so we have some more yarn for you guys. Let me see here. We have more of that velvet yarn. I tried to get into this, but I just cannot do it. I can't bring myself to use this. This is a beautiful shade of blue velvet yarn. It is a medium 4-weight yarn. I'm sure they're going to suggest a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook because there's really no meat on the bones. It's pretty thin. Definitely for you guys, not for me. All right. And we have Red Heart Super Saver latte stripes, I believe this is called. We have some more yarn for you guys. More of this velvet yarn. Super, super nice. Again, like I love touching it. I just don't know what I would make with this. I'm sure you guys watching have tons of ideas. And I love that for you guys. So you guys get to keep all that. Next, we have, it feels like Red Heart Super Saver in Minty. The colorway Minty. It feels like Red Heart. It looks like Minty. Let me just clarify. It's like that pale green. Hello, Tibby. Welcome in. Hi, Becky. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so which yarns are for me? Which yarns are for the channel? I will tell you. So all of this velvet yarn is going to be for you guys. I have no need or want for this. Okay? I'm going to do something a little different. I don't normally do this. Just give me a moment. I'm going to show the yarn first, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Okay? This is going to be for you guys, velvet yarn. These two cakes of Red Heart Classic and Off-White will be for you guys. This Red Heart Comfort will be for you guys. Premier Parfait Classic will be for you guys. Red Heart Super Saver in Denim will be for you guys. Vanish Choice with the hook for you. Bernat Softy Chunky with the hook for you guys. And Minty will be for you guys. I'm actually going to put all of this yarn in one box, and I'm just going to give it away, like all of this in one fell swoop. I don't want to sit on it. I literally just want to be able to give it to you, because when I went yarn shopping, when I did the things, I was excited about this and this. So I got all this yarn just for those three things. This is what I really, really wanted. But in order for me to get these three things, I had to get the rest of this. And then of course I had impulse, you know? So anyway, what I want to tell you is, if you want to be in the running for this, okay? I know we said we were going to wait until we hit 500. Something is telling me we're going to get close, but I want to do a giveaway anyway. It is my birthday month, and I do want to give back. So for what it's worth, I know, you know, look, it's a lot of yarn, I feel, right? So all I need you guys to do is to come back after the live is over and just tell me what you would make with it. I'll do the random comment picker, and we're going to pick a winner. One person gets the entire pot. That's how we're going to do it. All right? So if you're interested in it, just come back after the live is over. Tell me what you would make with it. Because, you know, I like to know all the things. You know, like, what would you make with velvet yarn? Because I'm clueless in Cleveland. I have no idea. Nope. Because to me, like, when I start crocheting with it, it feels nice, but I don't know what to do with it, and my stitches don't feel right, and it's just all the things. Would be great for luck of the draw, see? You guys can come back after the live is over and tell me what you would make with it. And yeah, there's that. So I'm very happy to be able to give away this yarn, because I don't want to sit on it. What would I make with the velvet yarn? So very, very good question. You might not like my answer, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because you asked. So Philip, what I would do with the velvet yarn, I would cut it. I would cut it into little itty bitty chunks, and then I would make an amigurumi, and then I would stuff it. I would stuff that. I'd put it in the amigurumi stuffing. I'm kidding. I know by me saying that, it would be like, wait a minute, Juan, wait a minute, what are you even talking about? That's the stuff we make amis with, and you're gonna cut it up? What? I did that on purpose. Anyway, I think what I would make with it, honestly, I think I would make a baby blanket with it, because it's really soft, but I just don't know, I don't know the washing instructions. So that's why I hesitate, because I don't want to make a baby blanket with yarn that's not washable and dryable with the machine. Susan K, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. And let's see, Susan L, Helena, Stacy B, and Susan W, and Stars by Teresa. Congratulations for becoming the newest official Yarn Addicts. Thank you so much for being here. And congratulations to you. It is machine washable and dryable. Okay. See, with me not knowing that, I don't want to just assume, but no, I have no interest whatsoever in that yarn. That's why it's for you guys. 100%. 100% for you guys. So, yeah. Now, that giveaway does not replace the 500. So if by the end of our live we hit 500, I will pull out the prize for the 500 viewer giveaway. So just in case anyone is wondering, even if we don't hit the 500, that's going to be a definite giveaway, just because, you know, velvet yarn is great for someone else. Trisha, I could not agree with you more. Like 100% that. Jan says, Juan, I'm making a baby lapgan with that yarn right now. I love that for you. Listen, if you win this, you'll be able to expand on said blanket, and you're going to make it even bigger. Oh, thank you so much, Jess. A little something because I can. Nana nana boo boo. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That was very kind of you. What is meant by wormy? So I don't know what the reference is, but I know like with amigurumi worms, they use that yarn, but just the feeling of it too. It's like, it just has this really strange feeling. If I don't really know how to word it, but when you run your fingers across the yarn, it's got like, it's this plush effect, but you can feel the center of it. I don't know. What if the yarn is speaking but not knowing what to make? Well, we just sit back and we wait for it to tell us all the things, you know? Wait for it to tell you the full story, because as of right now, it's only giving you a piece of it. So there's that. Hello, Christine W. Welcome in. Hi, Cecilia. And hi, Norma. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate you guys. Let me just remove that very quickly. Hold on 1 second. Yes. Hello, Igor. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hi, Laura. I think the hair scrunchies were best with the Bernat velvet, but I think not all velvets are out there the same. Yeah, and you know what? Now that I think about it, I have seen people make scrunchies with that yarn too. So... Wow, Adrian, 15 months. Thank you so much for your support. Very, very kind of you. Hi, Ruth. Hello, Harriet. Harriet says, I've been making amigurumi and hair scrunchies with velvet and plushies with chunky yarns for a craft show in November. That's awesome. Hi, Stephanie. It's not good for the Tunisian. Listen, I'm with you. 100%. I agree with you on that. But see, the thing about it is, and I have to learn about you guys know I have an aversion to pink, right? With that being said, there are certain shades that I love working with. But I also understand that like every yarn has a purpose, even if it's not for me. That yarn has many purposes in other hands, and I love that for you guys. Hi, Mrs. Susan. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Worms are not velvety. Snowy Cat, you're so funny. I love it. So good. Hi, Denise. But yeah, so we have some Ami makers in our audience today, and I can tell you firsthand that they know about 20 different things that they can make with that velvet yarn. I'm just not one of them. I mean, I can do Amis, but I'm not an Ami maker, you know? Let's see, Ton, I've been making all my stuff for our family reunion that's next weekend. So lots of Ami and black cats. I'm so putting my coasters. Oh, wow, nice. Nice. Love that. So, your Santa sack from Line Brand. So I bought that Santa sack one time, and yeah, I got that yarn, and I said, you know, I don't know if I want to do this again. Because sometimes when you get those mystery bags, you just don't know what you're getting. And then once you get it, you're like, am I going to get this every time that I get this Santa sack or this mystery bag? You just never know, right? Wow. Hi, Mateo. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And hello, Myra. Welcome in. So yeah, there's that. Oh my. Absolutely insane with the yarn and all the things. So, hi Robin, welcome in. I know we spoke about this before, Robin. What time is it over there right now? Is it like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, I think? Robin comes to us from South Africa, guys. Thank you so much for being here from South Africa. So, so good. And by the way, guys, everyone is eligible for this yarn. You just have to be able to come back and leave a comment. Tell me what you would do with the yarn. Please make sure that you are publicly subscribed. You guys know I do my checks. I just want to make sure that you are here. We can see you and all the things. 36 minutes past midnight. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Currently waiting delivery of your Santa sack. Oh my stars. So, as Kim says, all the new officials, make sure you check the post tab. So you guys have like 90 members only videos that you can watch and review and enjoy just for you guys. There's tons of content. We do plan on doing a video just teaching you guys how to access and use the Zoom features. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you ever have any questions, feel free to just reach out. All right. Now, Jess says she says she loves Aberdeen's mystery bags. I do like them too. There are some novelty yarns that they stuff in there that I'm not really a fan of. I have some in the living room that I'm trying to get rid of right now. It's very hairy and fluffy and all the things. But if you like that novelty yarn, Aberdeen's is definitely the place to go for that. So yeah, this is your first one. So if it's bad, it'll be your last. I totally agree with you on that. So, so true. So I got to tell you guys, I have been asked many, many times, Juan, what is your favorite hook? Like, you have all the hooks, right? So what is your absolute favorite? It's this. This is the one. If there's one hook out of all the hooks, this is the hook that I absolutely love using right here. It's this very hook. 6mm US letter J, Prim. This is it right here. I have all the other hooks and I don't mind using them. Like, I'll use the dots. I'll use this from Hobium. I'll even use the specialty hooks that were gifted to me by viewers of the channel. I will use these. But I always, always, always find myself coming back to this Prim hook. And I know it's like a plastic hook, and I know, but we all have our favorites. And for me, it's the size, it's the way it feels, the way I'm able to hold it. So I ask you guys the question, if you have one hook, just one, if you had the choice of choosing one hook as your hook, what hook is it? I'm very curious. Sound off and tell me. Anyone else a fan of Prim like me? Or are you a Clover person? Are you a boy hook person? Are you a Susan Bates? Are you like a specialty hook? Meaning like, a Nelson Wood person? So let's see. Val says boy. Diane, Clover. I see lots of Clovers in here. I see dots. Yarnology, Jay. Yep, very good hook. That's a good hook too. Clover. Tulip. Love that. Prim. I'm surprised to know that the audience, for the most part, are not fans. Like, this isn't their go-to hook. I love this, by the way. We have a few peppered in there. But yeah, Susan Bates, Furl's Odyssey, yes. Listen, believe it or not, for me, this trumps this, but it's close. More Prims for me is absolutely right. Guys, it's perfectly okay that you don't choose Prim as your first hook because you're leaving it for me, and I love that. Yes, so good. Your old Arrow Metal Vintage, they're wonderful hooks, by the way. Your grandmom's Hero set, I'm telling you, those Hero hooks, there's nothing like them. Wonderful. Now, I have another question to ask you guys. Is there a hook out there that you really would love to be able to work with, but you just can't? For me, I have a hook that I really haven't spoken about, that I really want to be able to work with, but the way I crochet, it just doesn't work for me. And it is very frustrating. So furls, okay, anyone else? Wait till I show you mine. Trish says steel hooks, O-Fire, Addy. Yep, your light up hooks. Isn't it funny how we all have this same situation? We all have hooks in our possession that we would love to work with, but for some reason it just doesn't click, it just doesn't work, and it's very frustrating. Furls, tulip or clover. Tank says send all unwanted furls to my address, all right? Okay. I'm going to show you mine. And this may indicate to you how badly I want to be able to work with these hooks. I have a whole collection of these hooks, and I've shown them off many times. You can kind of see them right here. See them? This right here, these are the hooks that I really want to be able to work with. I had them custom made for me, and it's an investment. But it's very challenging for me to work with these hooks because of one very simple function on the hook that I don't think can be fixed or adjusted because it's just how the hook is. Let me show you this. If you guessed Nelson wood, you're absolutely correct. If you know anything about Nelson wood hooks, they're not cheap. And I actually had each one of my hooks custom made. There's no bevel on these hooks. The way I crochet with my left hand, I need that bevel to hold on to the yarn so it doesn't slip off as I crochet. And I find myself fighting with my yarn because it slips off every time I work a stitch. If I held the hook differently, if I used my other hand, I'm sure it would work, but that's not how I crochet. I need the bevel there, and I'm sure you can't see it, but there's no bevel on this hook, on any of my hooks, and these are some of the most gorgeous hooks. They're gorgeous hooks, and the workmanship in these hooks are absolutely amazing, and it frustrates me because I want to be able to crochet with them, and I cannot. I had Brian custom make me a Tunisian hook. I requested it, he went and fulfilled it, so it's extra long. It's got this really long neck, but no bevel. And it's very difficult to work with. I'm gonna pull it out to show you. Give me one moment. Here it is. This is my Tunisian, well, my entrelac hook. You see how much longer this is compared to literally all of my other hooks? Extended just for entrelac, and there's no bevel on this at all. So it makes it really, really difficult to work with. But look at the hook itself. Absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. So right now, all I'm doing is looking at them. But, you know. So yes, I too have hooks that I really would like to use, but I can't. So, yeah. One of these days I'll add to my collection, but in hindsight, I do want to tell you guys, I do have Leto wood. Is it Leto wood? Oh wow, Leto Workshop. I'm so sorry. Leto Workshop hooks. These are handmade hooks that have a bevel. And these come to me from the Ukraine. And I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but these hooks have a bevel. And so it's got a point, it's got a bevel. This only cost me $18, by the way. And it comes with a little beautiful pouch. I did a review on my channel. Be sure to check it out if you're inquiring and want to know. Let me check out this one. It's a little on the dark side, but this too does have a bevel. Absolutely gorgeous. So what is a bevel? So it's like an indentation around the tip of the hook that actually helps hold the yarn. So all right, see how the hook is holding the yarn? So if you go to the side should have like an indentation to actually help hold the yarn. That's a bevel. Trish asks, Juan, what do you think of the old gem? Seems to be rare to find and pricey, but they seem to be so clunky. Have you got gem? Yes, I do have gem hooks. I'm actually building a set, one hook at a time. So I'm having a harder time finding the smaller gem hooks. So I have an H, an I, a J, and a K in gem. I can't really find the smaller hooks, and to be honest with you, I don't find them any different than the Hero hooks. The only difference for me actually is the name. So yeah. This is called watermelon. It's called watermelon. So anyway, Leto Workshop. Be sure to check them out, guys. I mean, they're affordable. They're not as pricey as Nelson wood. But the way you order these, very different. You actually have to send them an email with an order number instead of doing it this way where you custom order your hooks. So yeah. If you're interested in that, be sure to check out the details on that. Also, I forgot to share with you guys, I got a hook a while ago from Donna. She is a member of my channel. She sent me this in Happy Mail and I forgot to show it to you guys. She sent me this. So this is a hook. And it's got a bevel on the side. You see that bevel, that indentation right there? That's what I look for. It kind of holds the yarn in place. With me being a lefty, I kind of need that there. Look how long that is. Absolutely beautiful. It's very lightweight. Super nice. I think that's a cat, right? Or is that an alien head? Is that a cat or is that an alien? I can't really tell. It's gonna go. Oh, it's a fox. Is that a fox? A kitty? I don't know. I love it. It's so good. Thank you so much, Donna. I wanted to make sure to give you, your props for that. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Meanwhile, I know I've shown you guys these hooks, but let me go ahead and show you these. These are my lighthouse hooks. These came to me in Happy Mail from, I believe, Laura. This is a letter P. Look at the lighthouse. Now this, I mean, it doesn't have a bevel, right? It doesn't have a bevel, but I mean, it's big enough to be able to do that. Look how big this hook is. This is so huge. I love it. It's so, so good. Honestly, I love looking at it. I have it in my hook cup. I look at it. I mean, it's a letter P. How often do we use a letter P hook? But it's very inspiring. I do like that. Thank you so much, Laura. So the other one that she sent me was this one. It's like a smaller hook, a lowercase lighthouse hook. Gorge. This is also a letter P hook. But like it's a mini me version. Like, look how I'm doing this. I'm crocheting, you know? It's a beautiful thumb rest right there. Anyway, I love being able to show you guys my things. It's so nice. Anyway, I love doing these Sundays with you guys. It's so much fun. So much fun. So don't forget, guys, if you're interested in the yarn that I showed today from the thrift store, all you have to do is come back after the live is over and tell me what you would do with the yarn. I'm putting it all in a box tonight, and I'm going to do a replay situation. I'm going to go in there, random comment picker. I'm going to record the things, and we're going to pick one winner for that box, and we're going to send it out. All right. So good. Let's see. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Any questions? We're so close to the number, guys. We were at 478. We dropped to 470. It's okay. No pressure. Graciela, it's your birthday? Oh, tomorrow. Okay, Rosie Diva, your birthday's tomorrow? No. That's not enough yarn to make a sweater for Lighthouse Juan. Okay, fine. You guys get the happy birthday song. So I'm going to do like a group happy birthday song just for you guys, okay? All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. I wish you many more. I wish you many more. I wish you many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all the birthday folks. I hope that at least brightens your day just a little bit. How many podcasters sing happy birthday to their audience? I mean, I don't know. I just love doing it. It's so much fun. So, as long as you guys don't mind me doing it, I don't mind doing it. You know? So, give me grace when you hear something out of tune. It may happen. It has happened. But just keep giving me grace, okay? Oh. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up our live for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here on the Sunday evenings. As I mentioned before, since 2023, we haven't missed one. So every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. I did get a question about the Summer Petals Shawl. So the Summer Petals Shawl is being released today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday or before, no later than Tuesday. Okay. So thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I shall see you on the next one. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.